and put forward as a conquering of the mind. That's a scary proposition.
No, yeah, well, I do agree with that. I mean, psychology, would like to be able to get to somebody.
Glad you're being chill, I-Star.
Oh yeah, I'm chill because I'm in places where I have to be. Something like that.
Wait, so you're admitting that you normally aren't chill?
Yeah, normally.
Usually when I come in here, you're screaming.
Well, we can get him now. He has to be placid. So if you've ever needed an opportunity, like, it's your turn.
Go for it.
Whatever.
There's something.
Yeah, set him on fire.
Why the other day did you come into here out of context and ask and say, "Oh, it's more than that. Why the Earth is a globe?" Like you came in out of context, and because you came in out of context, you got embarrassed. So next time, come in when you actually understand what we're talking about.
I don't feel embarrassment. Because I'm right about the science, so I can never be embarrassed. Now I do get a little animated because I'm trying to get you to understand something that is extremely basic.
He's not talking about that, dude. He's saying you came in out of context. We weren't even talking about whether or not the Earth was a globe, and you started saying, "Oh, it's more than that." Why I think the Earth is a globe? It's more than that, and so we had to shut you down because we weren't even talking about that, and you were interrupting our good conversation.
Well, somebody did mention, make a reference.
That nobody mentioned that. We were talking about proving whether or not you are a flat earther, not proving anything about either side.
Yes, flat earther. Globe.
No, dude. The context was we were talking about the trip to Antarctica, and I believe it was Cassidy and I and maybe a couple others were saying that basically Cassidy, what she had to do to be eligible, she had to prove that she was a flat earther and not just some random person or someone who believed in the globe but was trolling, pretending that they were flat earthers. She had to prove that she actually believed that the earth was flat. So it had nothing to do with whether or not the earth was a globe.
Just so you know, Kwon, this guy will never concede to anything. I only got him to concede to something once, and they were simple things that anyone in the right mind that I've asked would agree with. Like, one time, he claimed that Mars, you could go to Mars, like, you could do something on Mars to prove Earth orbits the sun. When I asked for evidence that Earth orbits the sun, he said, "Oh, this proves Earth goes around the sun. You can go to Mars and you can see that Earth is moving." And then, eventually he conceded, "No, it doesn't prove Earth is moving because no one's ever done it." And then he said that he never used it as proof that Earth orbits the sun. So he won't concede to anything.
No, I did not. Your question was, can I prove Earth is rotating from Mars? That was
no.
He didn't know. He did not say rotating.
I have the recorded debate. I said, "Can you provide a direct measurement of Earth's orbit around the sun?" So you just lied.
No.
Either you're lying or you're just trying not to remember.
We were talking about Mars, right? And then you said, "Can you prove that the Earth is rotating?"
No, that's not.
No, I didn't say rotating.
The whole conversation was about
can
orbit.
You prove Earth is moving around the sun? See, he won't concede to anything. He's a liar. He's a liar. I do believe him.
You asked about Mars, and I said...
No, he asked about orbit, dude, and you brought up Mars. You invoked Mars.
No, you believe him? You weren't there?
Dude, I've heard the conversations. Him and I are buddies.
Yeah, I sent him the debate. And we had a big laugh over it.
Oh, really? Again, we were talking about Mars. So please.
No, you were talking about orbit, dude.
Just wait a couple months while I get posted, because I have other things I'm doing, but then you'll have to concede that you were wrong.
Wrong about what?
You weren't talking about rotation or exclusively about Mars. You were talking about orbit, and you invoked Mars.
You can tell that Earth is orbiting the sun from Mars.
Why are you?
But you said no one's ever done that. You admitted that. You admitted it. So are you going to turn back and say, no, I never said that, and lie again?
Hold on. Why would anybody say somebody has done that? Why?
You said you acted like it had been done. You acted like it had been done. Then why'd you invoke it? Why'd you invoke it?
It can be done. It can be. No one has, but it can.
But I asked, can you provide exclusive evidence that Earth orbits the sun?
He's not saying asking what we can possibly do in the future. He's asking what we have done to prove that it's orbiting the sun.
Well, that was a separate conversation.
No, it was not.
I'm just letting you know, you can, if you were on Mars, you can determine.
So I can if I had a lightsaber. I can if I had a lightsaber, just easily cut through anything. I can.
Lightsabers are scientifically impossible at this time.
Going to Mars, we have never done it. Okay.
No, Mars is scientifically existing. We know it's there. We have proven it. If you had a vantage point from Mars, you can tell the Earth's orbit around the sun.
You could not, dude.
Because we have determined that Mars is orbiting the sun from here. You get it?
Okay.
No, you watched Retrograde and you begged the question and assumed that it was us that orbits the sun and Mars orbits the sun instead. Mars orbits the sun while the sun orbits the Earth. Both are equally valid according to your own model. If you deny it, you're denying your own model. And you're actually destroying your own model, because that was invoked to save your model, because everything appeared to move in relation to the Earth. So they came up with general relativity to explain that everything will look like Earth is in the center. So they came out with kinematic equivalence.
The WordSalad was very interesting. Do you know what aphelion and perihelion are?
You broke up there.
Okay. What was that?
Do you know what aphelion and perihelion are? Do you know what those things are?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So we determine elliptical orbits using those values and observations.
No, Kepler came up with he thought the sun was God and it was singing a heavenly song, and the acoustics caused the planets to orbit. Then he came up with equations to explain their orbits, and in fact, there was Pete. Let me look. William H. Stonehair, an astronomer, he looked at Kepler's laws in his book. Are you there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, yeah. My computer's fickle. Okay. Yeah. He looked at Kepler's laws and he saw that actually many of the data was not even real data. A lot of it was fraudulent. He talks about it in his book called
You believe him?
Kepler's Fabricated Figures, Covering Up the Mess in the New Astronomy by Dr. William H. Stonehair, Journal for the History of Astronomy, 1988. So what, is he a quack now?
Why do you believe him and not Kepler?
No. He literally goes through the book. He shows that the data is not real data. A lot of it is not real data.
Do you understand what he did?
Wow. Okay. Is that all you got? Get the book yourself and read it. Then I'll wait for your rebuttal.
I've read the challenges to Kepler. We're Kepler fundamentally went wrong is not
Do you have
there.
the book? Did you read the book?
No, I did not read his book.
Then you have no say to say that's wrong.
Yes, I do. Because Kepler's laws are what we use today to make orbital mechanics. So Kepler was right.
No, wow. Just begging the question, reifying around. Okay, wow. Yeah, so read the book actually and debunk the equations. Debunk how the equations don't, like his, the data from Kepler's laws don't, not all of it matches the real data.
Where Kepler went wrong is that Kepler wanted to hang on to circular orbits. But in his further determination, he determined elliptical orbits.
No,
But
that's not what it is about.
He did not want to abandon his circular orbits because of his religion. Right?
You're just assuming I'm wrong, so you're assuming what I'm wrong about, even though it has nothing to do with that. Not that.
Kepler's elliptical orbit calculations are used today for orbital mechanics. So Kepler was right, he just didn't want to be right.
Well, okay, that's not the case. Read the book.
Elliptical orbits really throws away this kind of
okay. That's enough. You just keep repeating the same script over and over again. I told you, read the book. Stop assuming what it's about.
Reading is facts. All I'm just telling you is the facts. I know Kepler's first, second, and third law of orbital mechanics.
What you're telling me is your religion. You quote unquote know Kepler can't be wrong about certain things. They could not have been fraudulent. So you have to find out and say, this must be why. This must be what it was.
WordSalad. He's telling you the facts, even though he hasn't read the book and read the facts. He's telling you the facts, okay? He's telling you the facts.
That's about right.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. But again, Kepler's laws are used for orbital mechanics. As a matter of fact, that's how they determine.
Yeah, you're just going to repeat the script.
That's how they determine the distance to the sun is through Kepler's third law of orbital mechanics. That's how they did it.
Repeat your script. Repeat your script.
Yeah, it's not a script.
Disagree with.
Script.
Yeah, you haven't even read the book. Go and read it.
Here is the fact.
Fox. Well, here's the fox. You have not read the book, so why do you have any say in it?
You don't even know what's in it.
I don't even know what's in it.
You cannot articulate it. I can articulate Kepler's first, second, and third law of orbital mechanics.
Okay.
I can recite it to you right now, right?
Wow.
And I can also
tell you recite one. Okay, do you know what the black swan principle is?
Orbits very
you know what the black swan principle is?
The eccentricity values comes from Kepler's laws of orbital mechanics.
Okay, so do you know what the black swan principle is? If you say all swans are black, then I find one that's not black. And then you can't just point to more black swans and say, see, look, these are black. That means that all swans are black. You're saying, oh, if this law is right, then that means the rest of them are right. That's what you're acting like. I'm saying, no, many of them were wrong. And you think that if you can read one of Kepler's laws, then that makes them suddenly all right.
He's right because it's used today.
Yes, but did I say that specific law was wrong?
Dude, I can take care of cows. Dude, I can take care of cows, assuming they are sheep. And a lot of the work I do while assuming the cows are sheep, it works just because they're both animals, but not all of them are going to work. That doesn't mean they are suddenly sheep.
But Kepler's laws on orbit are used today.
Words and saying the script over and over again, and if you think it makes me sound
I'm sorry, I apologize for it to you, but facts don't change, so it's repeated. That's the thing that's something that you guys need to reconcile. Facts don't change. Facts don't change.
Dude, just because some of what you're saying is factual does not mean all of Kepler's laws work.
All of Kepler's laws work.
All of them, yes. Okay, go read the book and see if you change your mind. I'm done, but yeah, have a good day.
He's never gonna read the book.
Yeah, likely. Alright.
Because he's not actually looking for the facts.
Alright, see ya.